Oh, hi guys! Welcome to the Golden Age of Bubblegum. Well, this is Teddy Galbert, and now let's get started. I'm gonna call my friend Lee, to start a conversation because we're going to talk about our first movie. We're going to record short films. We're very excited. So let's go. Okay, let's see if he's able to call us. Okay. Oh, hi, Lee. How are you?
Hey, hello. Fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, bro. I'm live on. I'm streaming on my radio station. You can say hi.
Yes.
You can say
I
hi.
want. I want. I want to say more than hi. Free Palestine and free Venezuela.
Oh, bro. Uh, I don't know what to say because it's a family friendly radio station, so I don't know if that's and that's
I
good.
want to express my thoughts and my ideas. I want to express my opinion about free Palestine and free Venezuela from the American Empire.
well, talking about other stuff. Well, we're going to discuss our first movie, right? Our first short film.
Yeah.
And uh, how do you feel? Uh, are you excited uh to start this movie?
I'm well. I'm feeling fine about the movie, but what kind of ideas you got it for the first short film?
Well, one of my first ideas. Let me tell you about this. Um, we're like kind of duo, right? We're like a band in the real life. And I was thinking, it just an idea that maybe we can we can record this movie. This movie maybe it's about could be about a story about band. For example, you and me, like a duo, we can change the name of the band for the movie, and I was thinking that maybe we can create like a fight. You remember the Beatles. So for example, uh we're recording, we're doing that, we're recording, you're playing the piano, and I'm playing the drums, and suddenly maybe you and me, uh we're going to um to change our minds with things like, I have an idea. For example, you said, uh I have an idea, maybe I'd like this song for the album, and maybe I get angry and say, no, it's a bad song. I don't know if you can understand the idea. It's like a band uh going through some problems, and maybe a separation. I don't know. What do you think? What's the first idea?
Mm, interesting about your idea, but mm,
What are your thoughts?
it's a first movie. Maybe we
It's
need
a first one.
something.
More simple?
It's a short, but
Yeah, short film.
how long do you want to take the film? Maybe what how many minutes?
Maybe 10 minutes. 10 or 12 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe, what do you think? Maybe we can use
Uh-huh.
the Mexican folklore, but I mean the old Mexican folklore. I mean the indigenous, but with an English perspective. You know, I
Okay.
mean, took the old mythologies or myths and explained them into English, but with our, maybe with our creativity, maybe changing something in our universe.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay. Let me see if I can understand very well. You're telling me that you'd like to make a movie about the old Mexican lands, something like that. For example, about the cultures.
Even the indigenous myths.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Before the Spaniards conquered Mexico,
Okay.
there are a lot of legends about the gods. And even how the Bailey here, the Tenochtitlan, how was built, and all that stuff. Even the connection with North and South America. Okay,
that's a very good idea, But
but I don't know. Maybe it took in 12 minutes. Well, maybe it's short film, but maybe it's just good, but with a good production.
Yeah.
Make a good short film.
Yeah.
It's one of my ideas.
Okay.
One of my ideas.
It's very good. We have right now we have two good ideas, but I think that our first short film maybe well we can use the stuff that we already have. For example, we're going to record this movie here on my home and the neighborhood. Some takes on the street. Maybe we can go to, well, yes, the street. Maybe some place like, I don't know, a park. But it's like kind of neighborhood. The this scenario is like a neighborhood, and well, things that are very common in life.
Then we can use a church.
Yeah, the church is a very good idea with a lot of trees. Yes. Oh, yeah, it's good.
Do you think that we are? Your uncle, the bishop, allow us to record, or even you just record without.
Well, we can do it because it's not something bad. But well, thinking about all of these scenarios, I think that maybe we could make a movie a little more simple. For example, we're two guys that want to, I don't know, to make something. Just imagine a story. What came to your mind when you think in this neighborhood? You know, a house, trees, maybe a garden. Uh, for you, what does it mean for you?
Give me a sec. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Give me a sec.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yes. What does it mean for you? These scenarios: a home, uh, two friends, or two guys, and in neighborhood. What does it mean for you? What came to your mind? If
maybe you got an idea, some inspirations, or some maybe American stuff or European stuff.
American stuff, of course. for this first movie, American stuff, a little more American. You know,
because maybe we can mix your American stuff with the influence of the European stuff of some from England,
okay. Well,
from France, from Germany, from that part of West Europe, and even from mixing that part of both. Maybe we can got something good.
yes, we need a good story. Yes, maybe. Yeah.
But I remember something that you told me the last time that we talked, that I got a British accent or something like that.
Yes. Well,
Why
yeah.
do you? I think that I sound American now. That sounds like a British.
Yeah, you sound American. Yeah. Yeah. we're maybe people is listen to you here in the radio station.
But I want to ask him that because I remember that when I was in the, it was the New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But you told me that I have one strong British accent.
Yes. And well, I have some. We can wear some outfits for this movie, but if you think about my neighborhood, what do you think about that? What story might come to your mind? Your perspective.
Even we can took some pics or some videos.
Okay. Yes.
Some parts of the city too. In the downtown.
Yeah.
I saw. I saw many Roman or Greek infrastructure. The architecture is so beautiful, and then we can use it for our videos.
Yes, it's good.
But we need to create some stories,
Yeah, some story. Yes, that's
the characters, how the roles, and even the places, or creating maybe places that even doesn't exist.
Yeah, I have in mind some in front of my home there's a lot of trees, and there's a very good place to record some scenes, right? Maybe because we have the sun, we have the palms, we have the the trees, some plants. But I was thinking like maybe a story, more more American. For example, I don't know, maybe we're two friends that want to discover maybe a treasure. I don't know, something, a mystery. For example, because just it's a neighborhood. It's a very common neighborhood, and maybe we can.
Did you know something about your neighborhood in the past? About
the past?
How it was 500 years ago?
Yes, I know a little bit.
I know about. You can see through the time how a place changed through the time.
Okay.
From maybe the past to the future.
Okay.
Maybe we can make the same. Wow. Using maybe AI or some.
Okay.
Effects,
Right.
Well, I don't know, but maybe creating a story, man, through the times. I don't know. Also.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. I'm here. Wait. I'm here, bro. I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Yeah, what's up?
Yes, I'm back.
Yeah.
Well, so that's your idea.
Yeah, that's one of my ideas. But you want to maybe want, well, your perspective, I think it's also used in your neighborhood or the places to maybe
Yes.
make kind of histories about musicians or music, right?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Or whether you want to make an like maybe in the channel or in our channels, like the YouTubers series with musician in the city.
Well, that's cool. But that's other. Oh, well, it's other thing. On the other hand, with the short film is other thing, and the interviews are other thing. Yeah, but yeah, so like that, yeah. And well, now that we were talking about this, it came to my mind an idea. I don't know if you know. Well, it's a duo, but these guys, well, I've never saw them on television. I never saw them on television, but I know that these guys had a show on Nickelodeon, but it was many years ago, maybe in the early, I don't know, maybe around 2003 or something like that. But these guys, well, now they're like in their 30s, and they are musicians. They're brothers. I don't know if you've ever heard about the Naked Brothers.
I never.
I never too, but I discovered them because a YouTube channel, and I knew that they were young actors when they were kids in the early 2000s, and they were on Nickelodeon, and they have their own show. But they were real musicians, and they were being kids began to play and singing. And well, they were growing up, and now well, they're still making music, where they're like in duo. And there's a song, I think that it was they released this song on September 2025. It's a current song, and I wanted to share with you. It's called Jack, but uh it's a song. Well, it inspired me a little bit because it's a music video. These guys are looking for a person that well, it never shows in the video. But I think that it's like maybe a good idea for a short film, that maybe you and me in the neighborhood, maybe we're looking for someone, and maybe never 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 find the answers. But I don't know if you can get the idea. Two guys looking for someone that maybe never existed, for example.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea because this.
Okay.
Well, it came to my mind because in the video, these guys uh, are in a car. They're even crying the name of the person. Very yes, they're like Jack, but they never get an answer. You know, but it's kind of crazy. I know. For example, I can imagine that maybe we're there in the neighborhood, maybe running uh, on the grass. There are trees, and maybe looking for someone. I don't know. It's my idea. Maybe it's a little strange, but I think that for a short film, maybe with not not too much not too much talking, but maybe like it will be a good perspective. I don't know what kind of or films of the name of this kind of genre, for example, maybe it's mystery, I don't know. It's not horror or something like that, because it's maybe like a mystery. Then we were looking for someone uh that, maybe that person could be a friend, maybe a friend um that maybe we haven't we haven't seen many years, for example, and we're trying to finding, for example, I know what do you think? For example, in my real life, I had a friend. Yeah, well, he was one of my best friends, and well, I remember it was a summer, and when we get back to school, he never attended again, and it was like maybe uh after a year I knew what happened, but for me it was like, what happened? I didn't have uh his phone number, or I knew where he used to live, but he moved, and he never told me about that. I have that story in my real life, that it was we were very good friends, very close friends, and suddenly came summer, and we got back to school, and he never attended again. And I had that question, and even I went to his home, there were other people living there. So it was strange. And after a year, I knew what happened, that he moved to other state. But he never told me nothing before. It's my real story. Okay. But I think that, well, mixing this with looking for someone, it could be maybe a good story, maybe like a mystery, or what do you think for our first short film? Something simple. But yes, we can do a lot of things later. But to start, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe even we can make um some comedy. Yes, with comedy. Some comedy. I don't know, but well, maybe we can talk about the Tuesday about this, man. I think it's late. Yeah. I want to go bed, man. Okay, bro. But well. Okay, but we can discuss about it on Thursday. What do you think? Okay, bro. That's okay. And okay. Well, did you like the idea? Excuse me? Did you like the idea? Well, yes, we can discuss. I like it, but we can discuss about how to um um well, how to make a good project, a good project, yeah. A good short film. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, bro. I leave you, but see you on Tuesday. See ya. Bye. Okay, see you. Pressed. Thank you.